Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Be plugged in, sharing is caring. In this video, we continue with teaching English abroad. And so I'm going to touch on what countries you can, I'm going to help you decide which country you should maybe go and teach if you decide to teach abroad and ditch the online teaching. So excuse me, I'm going to be reading most of this because I've did research from various websites and I put it all together. So I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want you to miss a thing. So teaching English abroad is an amazing opportunity to explore the world and to have a life-changing experience overseas. However, the most difficult part about teaching English abroad is deciding where in the world to go because the opportunities are there. There are so many unique countries out there, making the decision about where to go extremely difficult. So the following countries are categorized by what makes them stand out as great options for teaching abroad. And it's no brainer that we are going to start with China. So China is by far the most popular destination for ESL teachers. With over 1 billion citizens, it is clear to see why China has the largest demand for English language education. The cost of living in most countries is quite low. So many teaching jobs in China offer benefits such as free accommodation, paid flights. It's possible to live quite comfortably and still have enough money left over. So the average salary that you can expect to get from China ranges between $1,200 to $3,500. And the average monthly cost of living is $380 to $1,000. The minimum qualifications are a bachelor's degree. You must be a native speaker. And South Africa does fall under native speaking countries because there are so many teachers teaching English in China from South Africa. You must have a TEFL certification and you must be under the age of 60, and this is for both men and women. And the most common perks for teaching English in China is that you get like housing, flights and health insurance. These are at the cost of the company. If you want like benefits, the best for benefits is South Korea. So not only is there an incredible demand for foreign English teachers, but the ESL market continues to grow each year in Korea. There are plenty of jobs available, especially now. So it is easier than ever for you to find the ideal job. The benefits in Korea are more comprehensive than any other Asian country, with accommodation and flights paid for and a severance bonus. It is entirely possible to save the majority of your salary while teaching abroad in Korea. The average salary ranges from $1,100 to $4,400, and the average cost of living is $1,000 to $1,400. And the minimum qualifications is a bachelor's degree. You must be a native speaker from an English-speaking country. You must have a TEFL certificate a TEFL certificate for public school positions. Now, you might be wondering, why do they want a bachelor's degree? The bachelor's degree is needed for the visa. That's a requirement for you to get your visa to teach online, to teach abroad. But if you go online, some schools will not ask for your bachelor's degree. They'll just want your TEFL certificate. So if professional development is what you're after, then you can hop on the plane and be off to Japan. So Japan has long been one of the most popular countries to teach English abroad. It is a country full of natural beauty, dramatic landscapes, and most notably, you will never get bored in Japan. Whether you live in the heart of Tokyo or in a rural village in the shadow of Mount Fuji. Despite the overall high cost of living in Japan, yeah, Japan is quite known for being expensive city to live in. You get perks like housing, and you'll be able to save and maintain a comfortable lifestyle. And their salary averages $1,700 to $5,000, and the cost of living is between $1,300 and $2,200. Your minimum qualification is a bachelor's degree. You must be a native English speaker. And the common perks associated with Japan are housing, flights, health insurance, contract completion bonus. Sometimes some schools will reimburse your flights if you have to pay for your own flights. They reimburse your flights at the end of your teaching contract plus a bonus, so which is good. So if you want to travel to explore a bit more, then Vietnam is for you. So Vietnam is one of the best places to work as an ESL teacher in the world's current climate. There's great work-life balance, and you'll likely be working much less than the typical 9 to 5. The average monthly salary ranges from $1,200 to $2,200. The average monthly cost of living is $900 to $1,400. The minimum requirement is that you must be a native speaker, have a bachelor's degree, 120-hour TOEFL certificate. And health insurance is cited as one of the most common perks. Now, I know the salaries may not sound a lot, but what the teachers do, because they only work a few hours a day, so they will have private students that they teach on the side, or you can take on extra classes, or you can supplement with teaching online. So you can get the best of both worlds, do online to supplement your offline teaching. So that is the trend currently. And if you teach online, obviously you need to maybe teach for minimum of 2 schools. You can have 2 or 3 schools that you can teach for. Right, so the best country for infrastructure, that would be Taiwan. So with Taiwan has been becoming more popular with English teachers over the years, with a similar culture to China, Korea, and Japan. So Taiwan can be a bit more difficult to adapt to form a Western mindset, but it can be incredibly rewarding to work as an English teacher in Taiwan. The country has a relatively low cost of living, so an ESL teacher's salary can go a long way. Most teaching options will include severance pay, housing, and flights, which increases your saving potential or spending potential, depending which way you look at it. And the average monthly salary in Taiwan is $2,000 to $2,400, and the monthly average cost of living is $1,000 to $1,600. Then, minimum requirements for Taiwan is a bachelor's degree. Must be a native speaker from an English-speaking country. There's no age limit, but teachers must be under 60. Perks are housing, flights, health insurance, contract completion bonus. And then, if you want the best salaries in the business, then you can go to the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. That is your Dubai, that is your Saudi Arabia, that is your Abu Dhabi. With some of the highest ESL salaries in the world and a plethora of benefits, it's no wonder so many experts flock to the UAE to teach English abroad. If you crave an experience off the beaten path, the UAE may be the best destination for you. And also, UAE doesn't only hire ESL teachers, they hire normal, mainstream teachers as well. So you will do well if you're a qualified teacher and maybe you want to change, a change of scenery. You can try Dubai, especially if you're in the foundation phase. I think that's where they recruit the most. Foundation and intermediate phase, those are the popular ones. The average salary ranges from 3,300 to 5,500 dollars, which is the only one I converted, which is like from 55,000 K in rands to 94,000 rand a month. Imagine almost 100,000 a month. Wow. Anyway, so but the average cost of living is 1,350 to 1,900 US dollars. Minimum qualification: bachelor's degree, TEFL certification, teaching experience, native or fluent speaker. Perks: housing, flights, health insurance. And of course, best for convenience is teaching online. Now I've laid down my cards. So perhaps you were kind of like debating which country you can go. It's there for you. I've laid it out for you guys, so you can decide if you want to take the leap of faith and teach English abroad. Of course, there are countries in Europe you can teach, and also South America you can teach, and those don't require a degree, but the pay is quite low. That's why I didn't include them in the list, because at least if you're going to go abroad, you leave your family, your life here, it must be worth your while. So yeah, the TEFL certificate is a great way to see and travel the world. And best for convenience is obviously teaching English online. So I'm going to link the links to online teaching online websites, and then you can maybe see which is the best fit for you. And don't remember to get your introduction video ready as well when you apply. In one of my previous videos, I did post the link. So yeah, I think this is the end of this series of teaching online. So now I'm going to focus on other ways of making money online. Of course, teaching online or teaching abroad is not going to make you wealthy, but it is show an experience, and it can be rewarding if you love teach children, or you love working with people in general. So until next time, take care and God bless.